Okay, another episode of Instant Noodles. This one is called Paldo Jjajangmen. Not sure. I believe it's Korean, but I don't know. What's really neat about this one is it's got black bean sauce, which is very prominent in Korean cultures, I believe, and maybe even Japan. I don't read that, so I don't know. And the packaging is really neat, really big, pretty hardy. Where's my scissors? And inside, it's gonna look like this. It's got the seasonal packet or flakes and whatnot, pretty common. And then the black bean sauce itself is in liquid form, and it's a lot. I've had this several times, that's why I know so much now. I don't even use all of it, to be honest. It has a little rip on top as well. So, and again, because of the way the noodles are made, they're made and then they're dehydrated. It takes quite a bit of rehydration, so I use a pot for this. So I'm actually going to throw this in a pot. In the background, I already have a pot going. And I'll show you here in a second. It looks like that. I don't use that much water, barely enough to cover it, and I'll explain why in a second here. So these type of noodles, I'm not sure why or how, but it's not really meant for the broth portion of the noodles. It's really almost like dry ramen noodles, the dish itself. I mean, you're gonna have some broth in it, but I think the concept itself is meant to be just the noodle with the sauces. So I didn't use very much water on that on purpose. So while that's cooking in the background, it is so thick that I actually have to like flip it like this. I'll show you like that. You know, and mainly why I'm so detailed to that is because I don't really like extremely soggy noodles. I just don't think it's not the texture I want. I want a little bit of hardness to my cooked noodles. In fact, while I'm cooking this, I will actually turn it down to medium to slow cook it. All right, so that being over there, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this in now. I'm gonna rip it like that. And literally it's just beans. You can actually see some of the beans in there. It's delicious, it's dark, it's flavorful. Imagine if you would freeze soy sauce, but not so pungent. That's what black bean sauce tastes like. All right. Shortly here, it's almost done. I think it is done. That only took like a few minutes. I'm going to add onto the pot. I already added together the collard greens again. I have cilantro and a little bit of green onions in here as well. I just wanted to put it in one bowl. Keep in mind that it doesn't have to be collard greens. It could be spinach. I just had collard greens on me right now, so I'm using it. So I'm gonna put it straight into the pot. Look like that. And I'm just gonna stir it. This will take, no lie, like maybe 45 seconds. And it would be just ready for eating. So, put that over there. Okay. In fact, I already turned off the pot. Just let this sit there for a little bit. I'm gonna cover it for a couple seconds. Again, these these steaks are a little thick, but I marinated. I pre-seasoned with using five Asian spice. I can't remember what it's called. It's called 5 Chinese spice, and it's just it's already been cooked like a couple days ago, and I put it in the fridge. Dice them up, and I'm gonna put it in here. All right, and there you have it. Look at that, easy peasy. So pour that on there. very little broth in this particular dish. One would might want to put more broth in it if they want to, but they certainly don't have to. I'm just gonna stir it and show you guys. Get some of the black bean all over. There we go. So keep in mind that was collard greens. And we're talking like 90 seconds here. I apologize, the meat is a little thick. I normally don't like it like that. I'm gonna add lime later, not now. I'm gonna taste it first. I usually don't need lime for this dish. Definitely gonna add some more Thai chili. Thai chili that's been ground up and sauteed. It's just delicious. Oh, I forgot about the seasonal packets for them. It's mainly kind of like your greens almost, in case you didn't have all these other things, but I can't remember what's all in here, but it's neat. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the notes when I post the video. So there you have it. Thanks for joining us.